Hello guys, welcome back to Do You with Esenam. If today happens to be the first time you're watching me, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to give those videos a thumbs up and share with your loved ones and friends. So for some time now, I've been doing this series on my stay in Kuwait, Saudi and all of that. And she's also a living witness. So you guys have already met Angelina. So she's come to give a testimony. Can you hear? Can you hear hallelujah? Okay, amen.
Okay. Right. For me, I don't have much to say. Yeah, because I like to travel and I love adventure. So I enjoyed my life. I mean, it's a different environment. It gets different people who does the opposite way you are raised. Yeah, if I say opposite way, because like all around the world, all we know is that Sunday it's a church day. We don't go anywhere, like a holiday. But them, their Monday starts. It's on Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
You see, so it's different people altogether,
Yeah.
different food, different language.
Different
Their way of
lifestyle.
life is totally different. These are people who believe that if a man sees your face, he's fornicates.
Casing, yeah.
So, like, it's different lifestyle altogether.
Such that, supposing we were sisters, my sons cannot see the face of
My daughters.
Yes, her daughters. That was how bad it was. Anyway, so
It's not bad. Like, you see, it's because we don't see it that way.
Yes,
Like,
yes,
to
yes.
us, it's odd.
But to me, it was extreme. I mean, my son, we are siblings,
Yeah,
like one mother, one
that's
father,
their
and then
religion.
my sons cannot see my sister's children, especially their daughter's face. That was like, hey, Aden. That was how it felt like to me, though.
Yeah, it
So-
was. It sound weird.
Weird,
It sounds
yes,
funny,
strange.
but it's their way of life,
Life
and you
and
can't
all
change
that.
it. And so you just either you get used to it.
them, or you try and cope.
Yeah.
All right, so I actually listed some few questions here. Would you just discuss quickly? Okay, so to start with, would you like to go back to Kuwait? If yes, why? If no, why?
Yeah. I didn't have problem with Kuwait, to be honest. I was looking for a job as a teacher in a school, not the home teaching. No,
Yeah.
that wasn't fetching money. So I was looking for a job in a school to be an English teacher. If I had gotten that opportunity,
You'd still
I
be
would
there.
I would go back here, because it was the salary, in terms of
It's very
salary, was
lucrative.
good. Yeah,
When you are teaching outside, I mean, if you are
exactly. If you are
not in
teaching,
the
yeah,
slave mood,
yeah, if you are teaching in school, you are working out, you're a government worker.
Yes,
It's lucrative. And so that was what I was looking forward to. I've tried my chances. The problem was that I couldn't write the Arabic.
Yeah.
And so even though I learned how to speak it, I couldn't write it. And their children are lazy, and so most of the times, even if you have to write the thing in English, you still have to write it in Arabic.
Yes.
And that was my problem. And so if I had gotten that job, I would have gone back. I love the state, and I mean, it's a beautiful place.
You are in
That's-
Kuwait.
Yes, and I really enjoyed Kuwait. We had only one light out. We do all my stay there. There's been only one day that we had light out. There was no light, and apparently it was the whole city for about 30 minutes. And I learned it was because some people from Iran came to maybe throw some bomb or something. But then, unfortunately for them, Kuwait police were in control, and so
Yeah.
the light was restored within 30 minutes. And
Just
that was
once.
that was the only
in
day
over
that
2 years.
yeah, I spent like 3 years, almost 3 years. Yeah.
She
But
spent
that
almost 3 years.
that was it. That was the only day there was no light. And
Okay.
and so it's beautiful. It's beautiful. The people are, you see, it's I mean, when you come to Ghana, you meet those people too. There are some people that you just don't understand them. Some are really welcoming,
but
like, others are just like, you ask yourself that, is this person serious at all? And I've met a lot of people. I was always going on holiday and stuff, and so
she had a
came
lot of fun as
Yeah.
compared to me.
To be honest, I had fun, and so yes, I would love to go back. if the opportunity presents itself.
Me,
Unfortunately, now I'm married and
yeah,
you don't have your own plans
that's
anymore.
more.
But when I came back, I was looking forward to going back
Oh,
to.
personally, I wouldn't go back if it's for what I used to do there. As in, when I was in Kuwait, I was a nanny. When I was in Saudi, I was a cook and the housekeeper. So if it's supposed to be that I'll go back there and be a nanny, hell no. If it's like I'm going there to work for people in their houses and stuff like that, nah, I wouldn't go back there. But if it's basically to go work like externally, you have your own small space and all of that, why not? Because I mean, those people, they pay very well.
Yeah.
That's it.
Even though I also started as a nanny, I was working as a nanny. Even I worked as a nanny throughout. The issue was that I didn't have a lot of kids to take care of.
Yeah.
And so I had my time to teach English from the neighboring houses, the children.
Okay.
And so they all come together. I teach them based on their age groups. And then I get some small money again in addition to what I'm doing for as a nanny. And so I didn't have a lot of problem because I had to take care of just 2 kids. And their mom wasn't difficult. They sleep, I go to sleep. If I'm ready to, it's my time to go and teach, I just drop them with their mom. Look, I have to go and teach these kids at this time. So please take care of them. I'm going, I'll be back. And so I didn't have it. I didn't have a tough time. But I've seen people who went through a lot. Yeah. It was hell for some people. To be honest.
Most people.
Yeah. Some of us are just fortunate. Some of it just.
And you remember I created a WhatsApp group where people were dropping
whatever they go through at the end of the day.
God.
We discussed it.
Yeah, and we tried to resolve it.
And we encouraged each
some
other.
Of the stories were so inhuman.
I mean, sometimes, as for me, I see my experience there also as like grace.
Yes,
Grace took me through. Because there was a day one of the kids I was taking care of fell from the stairs and broke 4 of her teeth. This is a girl who has 1 kidney. She was born with one kidney.
Wow, mashallah.
Yeah, and the dad cherished her so much. And these people, the dad really respected me. He traveled to Germany, and then I had to be on this girl. She was basically my problem. And it was easier for me. Yeah. It was easier for me because I went there, she was 6 months. Yeah. And so I groomed her up. So there are things that when we go to the park and other kids are doing, she won't do it. She'll look at my face and then she'll come to me. So it was easier for me. But then when she had that accident, I was lucky, to be honest. If that happened in my presence, she was in my custody before, maybe they would have chopped off my head.
It was
to be
possible.
Honest, yeah. Because we've had a lot of scenarios where babies, even doors slammed on babies' heads and they beat the nanny to death and
killed like that
and those stuff. And so
it's just grace.
Grace took me there, and I found favor everywhere I go, and it was easier for me. But people had tough times, to be honest.
What one thing was amusing about the people there, and what one thing puts you off when it comes to them?
Okay, so back to your question. The funny aspect, so something when I'm there, I just start laughing. You just can't think far. It's when they are getting married, or there's an occasion. You see, the marriage is happening, and the bride
is somewhere,
and ladies are somewhere, and the groom and his men are also somewhere. And when the groom is coming to pick the lady, all of us, you have to cover your head, you have to cover your face, and everybody start looking for a hijab or cloth or napkin or something to cover the face, niqab or something. And with all the glamorous makeup, that minute you forget there is a makeup on and then you have to cover your face. It's fun. It's funny. It's just crazy. And also when we go to the pool party, the men, they have to schedule. So let's say you've gone to what's this place? The Ada Aqua Safari. Yeah. So maybe this evening it will be the men alone will be in the pool or will be swimming, only the men. And then the next day we the ladies, and it's only ladies. Because no man can see a ladies, so it's only ladies in the pool. And then I mean, it's funny. It's really, really funny.
It is.
Yeah. And
when it comes to the one thing that puts you off.
Oh my God. One thing that puts me off is the disrespect of their children. Their children don't. They lack manners. Let me put it that way. I'm sorry to my Arabian friends. You know I still love you.
But it's 100%. Honestly.
But to be honest, their children are
so
they
mean.
Lack manners.
They are so mean. They are so rude.
Yeah, they don't respect
at all.
They don't know how to talk, and that's one thing that's something I hate. I really hate about them.
All right. So moving on, did you go through any form of abuse, or was there any attempt?
To be honest with me, I didn't go through any abuse.
Oh, okay.
But to be honest, I've seen people gone through abuse, like our house help.
Yeah.
You know, where I went there to take care of this girl, and then we had a house help. She was from India, Lechmi. Oh my God, she was like, I don't know. It made us even see her as like an abnormal human being. Because she has to work 24/7.
My God.
And they are shouting, like, you are doing this, you are not done, and they're frustrating your life, and psychologically it had effects on her.
Yeah,
and so
I get that.
She'll be there and you're talking to her, she's just looking at you like a moron. That kind of.
I get it. Like, everybody's calling you. Like, you're supposed to service this person, serve this person, go to this person, go to that person at the same time.
Yeah. And this is a house that we have a lot of people. It's not like we are more than.
There are lots of people.
We are more than, if I was like, we will be up to about 90 or 95 in a house. And she's the only house help. And she's doing the cooking, she's doing the cleaning,
the washing.
And we had an old man in the house who will poo on himself, and then she has to change the bed sheets, and because of the weather, we use these big duvets and stuff. And she's washing the carpets, and
it's serious.
She was like, sometimes I feel pity for her. Sometimes I just decide to like, let me share my food with you. Like, let me come and rest. Let me help. I want to do this, and because she too, she wants to
impress them. Hey, lesson number one: don't try to impress any Arab person. Like, don't try to.
Yeah, you can't.
You can never impress them.
They'll see you as a machine.
Yes,
that's
why they employed you.
Yeah, she was like, like sometimes I just sit down and I'm like, oh my God. So she has children somewhere with a husband, and they are thinking
their mom is doing something well and to earn some money and all of that.
It had psychological effects on her. And so
Serious.
People go through a lot of abuses. A lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alright, so moving on. We are now going to share some memories with you. I mean, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything.
Yeah. Yeah. In terms of good memories, I had a lot of memories. I have a lot. Yeah, to be honest. The days we go to the
Bara.
Yeah, when we go to Bara. Not even like the first time we were going to Bara, I was like, we were just we are going to the park, like we are going outside Bara. They call it Bara.
Bara is like the desert. I mean,
so you go there,
we pitch tents and
then we sleep in tents. We just cook, eat, sing in the night, and those things, just to be out of the home. Yeah, like vacation, and we do it almost, I think, twice every year. Once a year.
It's more than twice.
Okay.
During the winter when it's very cold.
Yes. But when the sun is hot, you can't go outside. So, and the first time, my first experience, we were going, before I realized we were like 50 kilometers from Iran.
And I was like, where are you going to?
And I was new, and the language I can't even speak it. And these people too can't speak the English
very
fluently.
well, yeah.
We are speaking English like shui,
small.
Wahed, please.
One.
Yeah. And so I don't know who to ask, and I'm like, Iran.
I also saw that there are some signposts. I'm like, God,
We went really far.
because
and
we
I was
also heard that Iran and some people were
Iraq,
fighting,
yeah.
or
And
something.
so when we were getting there, I started
Praise.
don't let me die. I'm not married. I don't have a child. I'm not from this country, God. Don't let me die. And I was seriously praying in the car. And then we went and we had fun. To be honest, because I realized we were close to Iran. I didn't enjoy that experience.
Yes,
I was
yes,
scared.
like
I was all alert. If anything happened, where can it pass?
Pass.
And there's no way you can make it out because we went
was very far.
into the desert where you can't even walk to the town.
Yeah.
And so that was one of some memories I won't forget.
Yes.
And then I love the fun parts. So where they'll be like, oh, this souk is there. This shopping mall has given a discount on bags.
Yeah,
And then
so
we
let's
ran
go
there. Let's go shopping. Yeah. And then you go.
Well, I didn't experience more of that though. I didn't experience that at all.
And then they'll be like, oh, there's discount on jewelries, and then everybody's rushing. You have to go to shopping and stuff.
They like shopping.
Yeah.
They like
Hey,
they shop
the money
every
is there.
day.
The money is there.
Hey.
If you are being paid, you have a child today, and the government pays the child till the child is married or working. I mean, what will you do with
With
money?
your money?
It's always like shopping. The unfortunate part is that all the shopping, but we don't see it because if you dress in your nice gown, you still wear abaya on it.
And niqab
which
on
abaya
top.
is always black with a niqab. Like the niqab is like a nose mask. It's covered
yeah.
from your hair. And so only your eye is showing.
So why
and then
did
you put
dress?
on your hijab. And so
What
sometimes
what are
I
all
ask
those
myself,
lessons for?
I ask myself, is this worth it? but when the money is coming and you're not working for it, to be honest, you just have to do shopping
chill,
with
man.
it. Yeah, and I enjoy those moments. I
Also-
enjoy traveling to Saudi
Yeah.
to stay on the camping, and then they are singing and dancing at night. Yeah. Yeah, it was it was interesting. It was interesting. The memories are a lot. One of the worst memories was when the girl